Teaching and learning is changing at a rapid pace. In order for students to have an in-depth learning experience, teachers must keep up to date with the latest pedagogical approaches. 21st century classrooms are experiencing digital revolutions where new technologies are changing the way teachers teach and students learn. The following articles presented in this assignment examines the importance of a multiliteracy pedagogy and curriculum within modern classrooms and the benefits it has on student learning. It is widely acknowledged that when students are immersed and have the opportunities to engage with multiliteracy and multimodal text, it is beneficial for the understanding of literacy and learning in general, as they are making meaning in multiple ways and styles which best suit their learning needs. Students and teachers alike need to be flexible and able to adapt their teaching and learning styles to be able to function effectively in this modern society. Multiliteracy and multimodal texts are able to aid this process as it offers teachers and students opportunities from both worlds. Multiliteracy and multimodal learning events offer both traditional teacher-centered literacy and learning approaches using traditional tools such as pen and paper. Multiliteracy also lends itself to new approaches to teaching and learning, which is centered around using technology in ways to help teachers teach and students learn, to encourage higher order thinking and deeper understanding, often from various modes at one time. As teachers incorporate multimodal pedagogies and literacies into their classroom, their learning styles move away from traditional teaching approaches, such as teacher-directed and centered learning, and move towards guided and facilitated learning, such as scaffolding. Scaffolding focus on supporting students through their learning journey with support and guidance. Through this method, students become the center of learning and encouraged to establish and create their own learning pathway, rather have information passively handed to them and having little input towards their learning. Scaffolding, supporting, and guiding is a common theme throughout the following articles, and also is fast becoming the go-to teaching method as opposed to traditional teaching methods. On the other hand, there is still the need for direct teaching in the classroom. When teaching reading and writing, the basics of learning, it is still deemed appropriate to teach students the traditional way of drill and with the teacher modeling reading and writing and students practicing using automaticity activities. These skills are taught first before introducing digital forms of teaching and learning. On the other hand, skills such as viewing and listening, vital in digital learning, are presumed skills which also need to be explicitly taught but is often neglected. Literacy is everywhere. It is an essential element within the classroom and in society. However, it is not all about reading and writing. It is a life skill that provides students with the ability to understand, analyze, participate, and communicate on a personal, national, and global scale. As a teacher, I will give my students opportunities to experience a wide variety of text in different modalities and levels. Technology is the key to learning as it opens doors to text, resources, and communications that were previously unavailable. I will use multiliteracies and multimodal texts to help motivate students to learn, meet the challenges of providing quality learning experiences that not only meet their individual needs, but also their interests, and encourage them to set high standards for their learning and help guide them through their learning journey.